Hey guys, we're back. But guess what?
Am I supposed to say what? Or are you asking them?
You're supposed to say what?
What?
You're for them.
Oh, I'm speaking for the people.
You're speaking for the people.
I like that. What?
We had to come back inside and record.
I know, right?
It's raining. Been raining all week.
You know, we
needed rain.
We went July. It wasn't the driest month we've ever had on record. But we went for like 3 weeks with like nothing. No rain or anything. Never saw a drop. And then this week, I don't even know if it stopped raining this week. It has rained every day.
I think it's rained every day.
The water's down. I kind of thought the water would go back up some, but it is.
Well, that don't make any sense. Why is it down if it's rained every day?
Well, that means they're running the turbines.
They're running the turbines.
Yeah, so
the turbines.
They're pulling water. If they weren't pulling water, it would go up a little bit. Yeah, I like the rain. The only bad thing about the rain is I was getting used to the grass not growing. But now you cut it, and the next day, well, matter of fact, we cut in there.
That's your favorite pastime.
I know, but not yesterday, because me and Nicholas was cutting grass, and it came a downpour. We thought it was just going to go by, so I was weed eating, he was cutting, and I finally just whistled at him and pointed to park it under the garage. We waited it out for about 10 minutes. It wasn't letting up, so we loaded everything up in the rain. So we got wet. The seats in the truck got wet. It was a cold ride home.
And your seats in the truck are weird when they get wet.
I know, they show spots.
Yeah, it's weird.
No, I don't like that.
That fabric, I don't know.
It's weird fabric.
Is it weird?
Well, I mean, it's regular fabric, but it doesn't repel. You know, I bought that Scotch Guard or something. I bought some stuff to put on there to clean it and then to put on there to repel water. And guess what? I never did.
So my dad's grass didn't get finished.
It looks pretty awesome right now because it was high and it's got like 2 loops around it.
He said it wasn't bad.
Listen.
He said he cut it.
Let me tell you, the last time,
I know.
you know, he called you and wanted to know if I was coming down there to cut it because it'd been a couple of weeks. And got down there. Was not bad at all. Went down there yesterday. Looked terrible. I'm talking
he
like
said
to
he got
you.
a couple of rounds
to the knees, and he said, "Oh, it could have waited. Oh, we could have waited another week. I was gonna get it."
And he got his lawnmower fixed.
And I was like, "You've got to be kidding me."
I mean, but he is 70-something years old, and
Is he?
got COPD, and
I mean, yeah, he don't need to be doing anything.
Yeah.
But I've told him every other week I'm going to cut it.
no, he ain't 70.
I was gonna say he's not that old,
He might be right at 70.
but he is what I'm going to be.
Oh,
I'm just going to be, you know, just like he does, just the opposite.
well, we're going to have to live separate.
Well, whatever it takes.
I can't,
You said it.
I can't do
When
it.
do you want to start it?
Bye.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. There you go. Anyway,
I got a room done it's not done for the studio.
for the studio.
Yeah, but it's almost there.
For the Rat Pack.
Yeah, and so
Yeah, I like
I'll just start tomorrow, staying in here. Got a couch that reclines back. Got a 65-inch TV.
That don't work.
That's on the floor. Well, it does work. It's just got a line through it.
Why?
Because somebody shot an airsoft pellet into it. Wasn't me. Wasn't you. So. But, you know, he got another TV. He paid for it.
That ain't the point.
Oh, I know. But it's like,
He should have paid us for that one.
Yeah, don't ask for me to pay for it. But
He should have paid us for that one. Because that's not equal.
There ain't nothing wrong with this TV.
He got a 32-inch. We had a 60-inch.
Still good.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, been a good week.
Has it? What all did you do this week? Good answer.
Yeah. I was at work all week by myself.
What do you?
Not all week.
Half the week.
Half the week. It was nice. Got some stuff done.
Just because, why are you saying nice?
It was quiet.
Just because it's quiet?
Didn't have to do stuff
Not that you
for
mean
everybody.
Not that you mean that other people aren't there. You're just meaning that it just seems like you can get more stuff done.
Yeah, they weren't there.
I'm just trying to make it not sound so bad.
Well, you know how it is when people there and they want you to do this and this
Look,
and this.
look. If it's me, I don't want nobody around. So I mean, I'm just trying to dig you out of a hole. Everybody knows how I am.
I ain't in no hole.
Yeah.
You ain't got to dig me out. They know. Yeah, so it was quiet. Till the last day, and then people come in when you work half a day, and then they all come in at one time wanting stuff.
Just a reminder, you work at our church in the office for people that don't know. So it can be busy at times.
It can be crazy.
You have people come in that we don't know, asking for stuff, needing stuff, questions, all kinds of stuff.
Need to help church members.
And you're the go-to person because you know it all.
Yeah, why? I don't know what made me choose this.
It's very strange, though. We've built a new sanctuary, and y'all are at the furthest point from the new sanctuary. So if y'all have to go over there, it takes about 5 minutes to walk through all the hallways,
we get
down
our steps in. Sometimes
or
we'll
elevator.
get up and just say, hey, let's go walk. We just get up and go when you've been sitting at the computer all day.
That'd be in the evening time, not right now, especially even August with the heat. But that's a perfect place to walk. Just walk around. Take you forever to walk
just
around.
make a loop.
Yeah, around the campus.
From one end to the other.
Yeah, but there's several members of the church that do that in the evening time.
Yep.
Or do it early in the morning. That's what you ought to do.
I think we got a couple that do it early in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Would you ever do that?
Would I do it?
All right, let me go back. Hold on. Let me go.
I have done it.
Hold on, let me go back.
Gym.
Say a month ago, you had some kind of thing that you did to where you were getting up at 5 o'clock. You just did it for a week.
Oh, yeah.
Like a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Did you make it the full week? No, we're saying a week. Are you talking about 7 days or 5 days? Kind of like
well,
work
they
day?
just done it 5 days. So it was just
so
5 days.
I'm doing it 5
Well,
days.
it was Sunday. No, it wasn't. It was Monday through Friday. Yeah. So I made it.
How'd it go? Struggle bus?
Yeah.
So was it easier towards the end or was it the same? Or was it harder?
It was easier, but needless to say, I didn't keep doing it.
Did you ask yourself, why am I doing this?
Yeah. It was nice because I got up and read some on the Bible app.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had coffee. I actually went outside and looked at the sunrise.
What?
I know.
The first I've heard of this.
Yep.
That's nice. The sunrises are nice.
Nice.
Are they not?
Yeah.
I'm sure they look nice. Surely it wasn't cloudy or nothing those days that you did it, but
it rained a couple of days.
that's what I'm saying.
One day or something.
That's the thing about my job.
But
I see, the sunrise every day for the most part, and some of them are pretty doggone awesome. Yep.
They are pretty. Sunrises are pretty.
So you got up early for this challenge, but did you find too much time on your hands? And you're like, I've lost. I could have been. What time you normally get up? Well, you get up. What, at 6?
I still get up at 6:10, depending.
Well, that's not. Well, I'm thinking you had like an hour and a half.
No.
So I'm
no,
wrong.
I didn't have but an hour. So
I know several retired guys from the church that they get up early. I actually know one of the deacons that he might wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and that's the time that he goes in there and reads his Bible and studies. He feels like that's the time God allotted for him to, to take.
That's good.
Yeah, because he can't sleep or whatever. So I thought, that's a pretty good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Because, really, like, especially with our age, it's really easy to say you get caught up in daily tasks and all that stuff, and I ain't got time. I didn't have time to open my Bible. I didn't have time to read those verses that I planned on reading. But we've all got time. We just don't take the time.
Right.
That's the problem. Because, we got time to watch Netflix.
Right.
We got time to do this. What's 20 minutes?
Yep.
So.
That was the point of our challenge. And apparently I didn't learn.
What do you mean?
Because I didn't keep doing it.
Oh, or is everybody else still doing it?
I don't know.
I think it depends on your job and your lifestyle and all that too.
Yeah.
I would probably say something like, instead of setting 5 o'clock for everybody, I would say everybody needs to challenge themselves and get up an hour earlier than they normally. Yeah, because some people might sleep later before they have to go to work, and some people might have to get up earlier.
Yeah.
So I think that would be a better challenge.
Yep.
I wouldn't do the challenge. Forget that.
You get up early anyway.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I can't even get you to stay in the bed on Saturdays. Don't set your alarm on Saturdays.
Well, I wake up at my normal time, like when I get up on Saturdays.
That's fine.
But I'm just saying, I don't get up. But I set my alarm so after I fall back asleep, I will get up. Hey,
I hate that alarm.
Look,
I hate it.
I'm gonna miss something. I'm gonna miss something going on in the day. I've got to get up, check it out.
You're not. I promise. I promise you're not. You're not.
I don't know the last time. I would say the latest I would sleep is 6. That's like on Sunday mornings. I get up
If that.
Sunday mornings I get up at 5:50. I set my alarm for 5:50.
I know.
And you would think I'd be able to sleep late, but I just got things to do. I got a lot of people depending on me. A lot of critters depending on me.
Well, you got that right. Them critters about to go bye-bye.
Yeah.
Come get them.
But back to the...
Who needs a free kitten?
Yeah. Oh, for real. I wish this was like a local... I wish this was a local radio station that we were doing right now. And that way we knew local people were listening and we'd be like, we got free kittens. Any size, shape, color, age. We got them. We got 4 that just started walking.
Oh my gosh. I need them gone.
We got 4 that's probably 10 weeks old. And then we got 3 adult female cats.
They got to be gone, y'all.
That I don't know what to do.
They got to be gone. That's what we do.
This is going to be a cat farm before we know it. And
Yeah.
I can't take it anymore.
They're about to go see how they swim.
They're using the gravel driveway.
I can't stand it. It smells.
Yeah, as their...
Litter box.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I
was going to say their crap station. Every time I walk out, we got so many cats. Every time one of them's hiked up there, letting it rip.
And he just keeps feeding them. I'm like, stop feeding them. They will go away.
I don't
Stop
think they
feeding
will.
them.
I don't think they would.
I think they will. Let's try it. Stop feeding them.
Okay.
Speaking of feeding.
Speaking of feeding, I haven't been fed so far tonight. I got to go get fed.
Bye. So y'all know how he harped on me about the groceries last week.
Did I?
You want to talk about groceries this week?
Tell us the story. 2 trips. Tell the whole everything. 2 trips, all that stuff. What you did? How much?
Well, I had to make 2 trips because you can't buy frozen items
You still
on
can't
grocery pickup.
You can't do that at Walmart still?
No, and I'm mad.
What is the deal?
I don't know. I asked the lady that checking me out. She didn't have no clue what I was talking about.
Baloney. They've got to know.
I don't know. She probably didn't.
Well, she knew?
Yeah, I'm sure. Anyway, so Thursday, I get groceries.
Whoa.
$239. Now, I like to keep my grocery bill under $150.
It seemed like a lot. I made a lot of trips to the car, it seemed like. But, hey, I want you to finish your story, and then I've got something to say about these.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too.
Yeah.
All right. So, we got it all out. So, I usually get all the groceries out of the bag and put them on the bags and put them on the bar, and Jody puts up the canned stuff because
that's my job.
He's OCD and he puts everything together and he rotates them out. That's
right.
just the grocery.
Canned stuff really needs to be rotated because it's got like a 2-year shelf life.
Right.
But you better watch it.
But we've had some in there for 2 years.
Because you won't think about it. Next thing you know, 2 years has gone by and there's a can of raviolis from 2019.
Got pushed back in there. So anyway, $239 hurt my heart. And then he's like, good. We need to keep doing that. So I'm like, okay.
So did I inspire you by saying that, or did you already have plans?
No, I already had plans.
But why didn't you do it all at one time?
Well, I can't do it at one time because the next trip I made was nothing but frozen food. When I went on Saturday, was nothing but frozen food.
Hold on. I thought you couldn't get frozen stuff.
I went in Walmart and bought.
Oh.
Frozen
I did not know that.
Yes. And
What happened?
so I had to go in Walmart. So I had to walk by the clothes, and a darn t-shirt jumped in the cart, and I had to buy a t-shirt. So see, that's why I don't go in Walmart.
First I heard of this. I guess that's another reason why he said I don't need help unloading the groceries. Is that why?
I did not say that.
I wasn't even here. I was cutting grass in the rain. Remember?
That's right. Nicholas unloaded groceries.
No?
Yeah, he did.
Well,
I got back before.
Oh, well, me and
Yeah.
him was together at that time when I was talking. You're talking about when I was cutting
When you
mom's.
was at your mom's, yeah.
Okay,
That's
yes.
when I got back. So I go get my oil changed at Speedy Oil. I don't even know if I was there 5 minutes.
Is that the name of it?
No,
Okay,
I just named it.
I
I've
never heard that.
I'm like,
I wouldn't
wow.
go. I would not go to an oil changing place if it was called Speedy Oil.
why not?
It just sounds a little shady.
Nah. Well, they done better than your Carl Cannon.
Oh, I used them for the first time.
I didn't mean to name drop that, but
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
So,
Oops.
it did not. 10 minutes. I was in and out of there. Then I had to go to Walmart. Oh, then I spent another $130 something. So I spent $400 on groceries
Minus
this
the
week.
t-shirt.
$10. Okay, take a $10 off. Give me the $10. So 120.
Okay. And what was your other one? The day before?
239.
So 340.
Let's round it up.
That's a lot of round. That's a
Round
lot
it
of
up.
taxes. If we paid that
I was
much.
throwing the oil in there.
Okay. Well then, yeah, there's 400.
So, yeah. So, and that was
I still
just
don't feel like
freezer.
it's. I still don't feel like it's full.
You didn't look in the freezer.
I never look in the freezer.
Yeah, you never look in the pantry.
I know.
I buy you junk and snacks, and you'll be like, I wish I had some snack. Well, if you'd look in the pantry, it's been in there for 2 weeks. That's why I quit buying stuff, because y'all don't need it. It just sits in there.
Well, I don't snack like I used to. I used to snack like crazy. Snack before supper.
You did.
Snack after supper. Bowl of
You
cereal.
used to eat a bowl of cereal.
After supper.
Mm-hmm.
How crazy is that? And I wouldn't even think. Sniff on in there.
I will.
Stop it. Please.
No.
Back to the order. I have a question for all the listeners out there. Surely, how many people do you think does the online ordering at Walmart?
I feel like it's a bunch, but every time I get there, there's at least 4 cars parked in those spots with nobody in them.
Yeah, they went. Yeah, but I'm just thinking. I wonder how many people actually use the online ordering. What percent? I mean,
Forgot.
it seemed like it'd be a lot, but it's really going to be a small number. Anyway,
I don't think it's probably as much as we think it is.
So
but
for the listeners out there that are hearing us right now that do the online ordering, when you get your Walmart pickup, do you get groceries with one item in every single bag? We will have 35 bags with 35 items.
Yep.
And they'll put them in the back of your car.
That's
I'll get
ridiculous.
it. Yeah, we've got so
You talk
many.
about waste.
Yeah, I was thinking. I thought everybody's supposed to go green and try and do better on all this stuff. I mean, I've got a can of green beans in one bag, and that's it. Then I got a can of vegetable soup in another bag, and then I got a pack of cheese in another bag. So I mean, I've got 3 items. I got 3 separate bags, but the whole thing, there was not one single. There was not 2 items. Well, I'll take that back. There was one that your cleaning detergent stuff.
Oh, and the paper plates.
And the paper plates. Well, thank you for putting those together. I mean,
yeah.
But that
Now
was
my paper plates smell like laundry soap.
So that was the only bag that had 2 items. Everything else just had 1 item in it. It was crazy.
It was crazy.
Absolutely ridiculous. But it's
was.
every time. It wasn't as bad.
Yeah, it's every time.
I don't think
It's
I've ever
not.
seen it this bad.
Because I don't buy that much.
Well, I'm just saying. But my goodness, Walmart's losing money if they're doing this. I guess it's the way that they do their pickup order and when they're going through. I'm there when they're doing picking the orders from the shelves and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you've got like
But
one
if you're
item,
on the can aisle,
but if you've only got like one or two items or maybe one, I think they're going ahead and bagging it and putting their little cart thing in when they're going to the next aisle to get the snacks. They haven't kept that bag out to put some snacks in it too. So I think that's how that's happening. I don't know.
well, they
They're
got to
probably-
be losing money,
well,
though, with bags.
But those pickers or whatever they're called,
Pickers?
yeah. I mean, they're rushing around too. So they're just doing whatever. They're just trying to get the order picked and all that. So it's no fault of them, but I don't know if they're being trained that way or they're all just doing it. I'm just tired of these bags. It's crazy.
It is, but it's good for our food bank because they need bags, so that's where they went.
Yeah.
That's where I took them.
I went in there when I took the bags in there the other day. They had like a whole pallet of chicken and a biscuit and all
Jody
the
likes that.
Nabisco stuff
Well,
right
guess
there.
what? If you go look in your pantry,
Is there some?
you might have got some
I
chicken
need
and a
some of that.
biscuit.
Anyway, what I was going to say, I had a thought. I had an evil thought in my head. I thought about grabbing
your box
of chicken and a biscuit and walking out. But I knew it wasn't the right thing to do, so I didn't. Because I was thinking, they won't miss it. Look at how many they got. But you can't think like that, right?
Nope.
I wish I had chicken and a biscuit right now.
Well, you got some
I
in
know.
there.
I wish you'd go get it for me.
Well, I can't get up.
Pause this thing for a minute.
Pause.
Yeah. I've got 2 raspberry-filled donuts in there that think I'm going to eat. It's like 8:30 at night, Sunday night, and I'm thinking about eating 2 raspberry donuts.
You better eat better food than that.
I know.
We'll find you something to eat.
We got chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Bought
that's
a
right.
rotisserie
That's
and then bought a 8-piece chicken box from where? Winn-Dixie,
Man, Dixie.
which I didn't have high hopes.
That's not really what I wanted. I wanted more of their
They had ribs.
sides and stuff. That's what I wanted.
I didn't even think about the sides.
That's
I
what
did
I
not
wanted.
even.
I know.
Oh,
Only thing
my
that you
goodness.
said when I called and told you that, I'm like, look at their deli stuff. They have hot food.
Oh yeah, they've got. They've got
And
a
so,
good
like,
deli.
I wanted vegetables, and then he calls and says, "I got rotisserie and an 8-count chicken piece."
Never crossed my mind to the
I
sides
said, "Okay."
until
thank
you just now mentioned it. I mean, that was lunchtime today.
I know.
It's been
That's what
9.
I wanted. I thought
I would have got us some macaroni and cheese
Yes,
and
that's what I
mashed
wanted.
potatoes. Yeah, I'd have
I
got.
wanted the mashed potatoes.
My bad. So you can't depend on me.
I just thought that's what you wanted, so I just let you go with
Should have
it.
told me. That's the only way I
guess.
would have known.
Got to tell you everything. I thought you
Yeah, you do.
thought you could read my mind.
Not yet. Still working on it.
Are you?
Yep. 27 years.
26 years.
27.
Why you just keep thinking that? I had a thing for this week. I'm stuck on this roadside oddities. I don't know why. I like looking at all this stuff that I'd like to go see some of it.
Before you get on to that, can we talk about one place in Alabama we need to go to?
Yeah.
It's in Scottsboro, Alabama. It's called Unclaimed Baggage.
I guess I'm going to choke on my own spit there.
She got all choked up
What in
over
the
it.
world? We've been there.
I know. I'm telling
Oh, you're
everybody.
telling.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people know about it, but they've never been. The first time we went, do you want to tell the story or you want me to tell the story?
You tell it. I don't
All right.
remember.
You don't remember? Oh, well.
Oh, yeah. That's
I'll-
the first time we went.
First time we went.
Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
we've always heard about unclaimed baggage. Never really knew what it looked like, how it was set up, anything like that. But basically, I think 1970 is when this thing started. I think they've got 2 sites. Yeah. But they get, there's a certain time period that airlines, they keep people's lost luggage, for a certain amount of time until it's never claimed, and then they sell those items. And apparently this place, I don't know if they're the main people that get it or started or whatever, but anyway, so we heard about this place in Scottsboro. We'd always talked about it. We thought, well, let's go up there one day. So we did. So we got there, And when we got there was food trucks in the parking lot. Joker
We're like,
was packed
dang.
out. I was like, this is the way it is. It's a Saturday. Man, so we pulled in the parking lot. We're just in line.
At the extra parking lot.
Yeah, we weren't in the parking lot. We were like over there on the side street parking lot. So much parking that they had golf carts.
Oh, yeah.
They came and picked you up and took you to the building. And this was amazing. I was like, this is unbelievable. I can't believe it's like this.
We didn't know what was about to walk
Didn't
into.
know what was about to walk into. So we get in the golf cart and riding, and the guy that's driving said, "So you're here for the ski sale?" And I was like, "Excuse me? I don't know. I didn't know what he meant. Had no idea. Ski sale. What does he say? What is he saying? What does that mean? What is it? Ski sale? It's their winter time. They have a sale on their ski." He said it's the biggest day of the year for them. And that's the day that we went to Unclaimed Baggage. We're like, well, how stupid is this? How crazy is this? But I don't know. All their winter like apparel and skis and gloves and all this stuff.
But we didn't buy skis, did we?
No, we didn't do anything. You didn't even get a chance to really look.
Oh, I couldn't. Yeah.
We stayed like 2 hours in the men's section.
And then you go to the women's, and no.
You don't have any room.
Yeah, I was done.
Yeah. So it's like a big, almost like a department store, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, set up kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got on one end of the building, it's kind of like a electronics type thing and all that. So you've got, expensive sunglasses.
Yeah, they got sunglasses and books and jewelry.
Laptops.
Yeah.
Gaming systems.
Purses. Shoes.
They had watches,
Yeah.
And this stuff, some of the stuff, like they had a watch that was over $2,000.
Oh, they had a lot of expensive stuff.
A lot expensive. But you also find expensive stuff really cheap. So you just have to look.
Yeah, you have to be willing to stay and look. And some of the stuff, you got to know what you're looking for. Like, you got to know if you're looking for something expensive.
You could very easily overlook something that's expensive that you didn't know.
Yeah. Because it's been crowded every time we've went.
It has,
really.
but it wasn't nothing like that.
Yeah, but nothing like that. Yeah.
But I loaded up on shirts.
You sure
sports
did.
jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? If we get a suit, we go there. We don't go to Men's Warehouse.
No,
we
no,
go
no.
to baggage claim. What's it called?
Baggage claim. We're not at the airport. Where's your baggage claim area?
What's it called?
Unclaimed
baggage.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Long day, huh?
Yeah. I'm done.
But it's fun. So if you've never been there, I don't know. Maybe you live close.
Well, now they have, since we've been, they've done a little museum thing.
Oh, yeah.
And that's been just within the last couple of years.
So
because that hadn't always been there.
Yeah, I think that was last year when because that was actually, it was on the news. Like,
yeah.
Fox, maybe. I remember seeing they had something.
But I do remember seeing it.
But it's stuff. That's some old stuff or whatever that they've gotten or have found or was sent to them, whatever is unclaimed baggage, and they're not selling it. It's like worthy for a museum type stuff. So that's pretty neat. But I mean, the museum, it's nothing huge. Don't make a trip up there just to go to their museum.
Right.
I mean, it's nothing like that. It's just a few things that are interesting to look at. But yeah, if you just want to check it out and try and find some deals, you'll definitely find them. If you just want to fight through the people.
Yeah.
And I bet they have too, like certain times of the years they have clearance, like on summer apparel.
I think they do, because I think we went one time when they had some stuff clearance.
So I don't know how you would hit it just right to know. I mean, how far is it from Russ? Is it 2 hours?
2.5 hours?
I don't think it's quite that far.
Is it not?
I think 2 hours.
I don't know.
But it's an easy trip for us on a Saturday if that's something you want to do. Do that, spend a few hours, just work your way back. Yeah, Mentone's just a little bit further. We did that one time. There was another pellet place when we were into looking for, pallet stuff, quantities. What was the, you know what I'm talking about? It was a big warehouse thing, but they had stuff outside. It was, stuff
sister.
I don't know. It was stuff.
You got mad because they got on to us for going inside?
Yeah, I did not know. They've got a huge warehouse full of stuff, and I walk inside, and they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. What? I said, just outside, just the stuff that's outside. They had pallets of stuff everywhere. But the stuff.
We didn't know.
Yeah. So I was like, forget this. I didn't like their attitude, so they didn't get my business. But they just had, you know, it might be like DeWalt toolboxes that are boxed up. You don't know if they're damaged or anything like that.
But they weren't cheaper, though, were they?
This one was not that great a deal. So, but that was just something that we found along the way, too. But they were busy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they had...
I think they're actually, I think seen a thing. They're going out of business.
Really?
Yep.
Well, they should have let more people inside the shop instead of staying outside.
I guess so.
How about that?
Yeah.
Change your attitude. You might stay open a little bit longer.
Speaking of that, today I watched on YouTube.
You watched YouTube?
I did watch YouTube.
You don't normally watch YouTube, do you?
Well, I had to go to work for just a little bit, so I can't sit in there quiet. So I just pulled up YouTube and I watched this couple that I'm not really watching it. I'm listening to it because I'm working, but they buy mail that has been lost or whatever, and I really want to do that. I really think I want to do that.
Yeah, you can buy like $200 worth of. Mm-hmm. They tell you how much you get, right? Yeah. You know, of course, you don't know what you're getting. You just the quantity,
right?
So many boxes or so much weight that you're getting. Is it the same one that I've watched? We've watched before.
A husband and a wife. Yeah, I don't think you like them.
Yeah, I mean, he does toys too, right?
I think so. Yeah. He does something else, yeah.
They're really slow in opening packages and stuff. And,
well, they like to talk, and they just, I
don't
know.
I'm like, get to it, show us what you got, and go on. But my thing is a lot of the stuff they open is like clothing from Temu and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't want that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking for items.
I just think it's fun to get it, and you don't know what it is. Yeah. And as long as you're not putting too much money into it, you know.
I would rather do like the YouTube channel we watch, Jamie and Sarah, that buys the pallet of merchandise for like $500 or $600.
But they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, they're doing like renovating houses and stuff like that. They've made big time.
Yep.
I don't know. They did one the other day.
Did they?
Not too long ago, yeah.
Did we watch it?
They do it every once in a while. It ain't like, they were doing it constant.
Right.
But I think they were making good money off of all that to where they've kind of ventured off into buying property and stuff. But yeah.
If those places were closer.
Shout out to Jamie and Sarah, even though they're in Michigan. We like watching them.
Yeah. We should make a trip to Michigan and buy some pallet.
No, thank you. I'm not going to Michigan.
Why?
I just don't have any need to go to Michigan.
Fine. So that's what we've done this week.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You make it sound like nothing. I feel like I've worked my butt off all week.
You have.
Yeah.
I got stuck on a Netflix series. Not Netflix.
Oh my goodness. Is it The Middle?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Peacock.
Don't let me mess you up. Go ahead. I don't know. I just know it's always on when I walk through.
When I get on a series, it's like I want to watch it. Like that's all I want to do. I want to sit there and I want to watch it and finish it. So that's what I've been doing.
So I don't understand. Did you say wasn't it? I thought it was Malcolm in the Middle the whole time that you were watching it, but then I find out
the middle.
So Malcolm in the Middle was first.
I don't know.
And then this is a spinoff from that.
Maybe I'm not positive on that. So.
Seems like a little neat show, but
I like it.
I would have to watch it from the beginning. I get you. I don't want to just start in the middle.
Well, in the middle.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't trying to be funny, but I guess I was.
I guess you was.
We also watched on Netflix Dirty Pop.
Yeah. You better explain that one.
Dirty Pop. It's the guy that formed or found NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
And then some other boy bands a little bit further down that wasn't as popular. You might have heard of them, but they didn't really hit it big or anything. And spoiler alert, if you're going to watch it and you don't know and you don't want to know what happens or whatever, then turn this off right now. because I'm going to tell you. But anyway, the guy was he lied about everything, right? He stole people's money. He said
he was first into the airplane thing, right? And that's how he kind of got his money.
He bought airplanes.
Yeah.
And he basically leased them out to companies and to rock bands and all this stuff, and that's how he made his money to finance these boy bands. And then he just had connections everywhere. And like Backstreet Boys, they started in Germany. I didn't know this. They made it big in Germany before they ever made it big here. They said they would come back here. Nobody knew who they were, but in Germany, he said it was like the Beatles. You know, everybody knew him and was going crazy over him. But anyway, long story short, I think all these bands sued this guy because he was stealing their money and all this stuff. And then, come to find out, he was a fraud. The whole thing. He never had airplanes. He never leased them out to people. But what he did was just paperwork and stuff. He forged stuff and bank records and all this and had people just giving him hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest. It was a Ponzi scheme is what it was. So he was getting all this money and then finally got to a point where that revolving cash flow he had that he could keep people off his back. Well, he just got so much that he took from people. They said that it might be as much as $500 million that he took. So,
wow.
But he was living it up, the house it showed and all that. But he went to jail, died in jail, all that stuff.
I think I fell asleep at the end of it.
Need to go watch it again?
Me?
Sorry, I just spoiled it for you. He died in jail.
Thanks.
So,
I think I'm good.
But it's pretty interesting. There's like four parts.
It's a Sunday and it's raining. What else do you do when it's a rainy Sunday? You take a nap.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, I tried. And
I can't take a nap. I feel bad after I take a nap. I feel lousy.
I got a headache.
I'm talking lousy. So it's not worth it for me to try and take a nap.
All right.
Anything else?
Oh, back to the roadside oddities.
Here we go.
So, people these days thinks this is a roadside oddity. Do you want to guess what it is?
I was going to say that's a little wide open. Okay, how am I supposed to guess something?
Kids these days thinks that this is an oddity.
I mean, you've got to be more specific than this. If you're talking about the whole world, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
A worldwide oddity, and you want me to guess?
Well, somebody put this picture out there, and it says oddities for the new generation. You're never going to guess.
Well, give me another.
I don't know. We don't have them anymore.
We don't have them anymore. There's a lot of things we don't have anymore.
I don't know how to give
cassette tapes.
I don't know how to give you an example without telling you.
Hold on. Phone booth.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Let me see. You know what? If I could run across a phone booth like at a yard sale or something, I would buy it. I want a phone booth in the yard.
Yeah. So somebody put that on here, an oddity.
I would put it next to the mailbox. Why not?
Why not?
Or how about put your mailbox inside of it?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I actually did see, I saw a pay phone the other day. Do they still have pay phone? I mean, I don't
think they do.
I don't think they do either.
That was a pay phone. What do you mean?
Yeah, but that, yeah. I'm talking about not in a box. I'm just talking about like on the side of a.
Like, when we used to have a good mall and the mall stayed crowded.
No, that's a phone booth. I'm talking about just a pay phone. Yeah.
And you had pay phones at the mall and you had to call your parents. My dad always made sure I had a quarter.
And then it went up to 35 cents.
Yep, so I had to have a quarter and a dime.
Travis Tritt had that song, "Here's a Quarter, Call Someone in Care." See, it went out of style when it went.
Here's a quarter dime.
Here's 35 cents.
Here's a quarter dime.
Just don't have the same.
Someone who cares.
All right, you got anything else? I got to go.
I don't guess so.
Oh, was that somewhere? Was that a place? Is that what you're talking about?
It didn't say where it was.
Okay, you're just talking about a specific item.
Somebody just saw it and said an oddity for today's generation. Because they don't know.
If you're a teenager now, to think back of having a phone that's corded to the wall and you could only walk so far because, it's hooked to the wall. Or a answering machine. Do you remember answering machines?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd come home and the light would be flashing and you'd go hit the button and it'd tell you got 4 messages. Or when caller ID showed up, all this kind of stuff. That's like if you were outside doing something and you're trying to wait on a phone call that you knew, you just waited inside because there was no, it's crazy to think. And
you just had to sit around and wait.
Yeah, and it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
But all these little things that these kids nowadays have no clue. Especially the phone. The phone booth is funny.
I know. The phone booth is funny. I think we should go back to it.
You think so?
Yeah. But I think I'm out of here.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go eat. So it's late.
It's late.
I gotta
it's
get
8:46.
I have to get this episode going. I have to shoot it to Spotify or whatever.
Well, don't shoot it.
Well, I have to get the laptop out and do some stuff, add music, all that good stuff people don't know about. So, yeah, that's why I've got to get going and eat.
Well, get going.
Yeah.
And eat.
All right, every Monday, turn that notification on so you'll know. But every Monday is when we download our new episode. Hey, if you haven't followed us, please follow us. It does. It helps us out.
A lot.
It does.
Yep.
I enjoy doing this.
Do you?
I do. What in the world was that?
I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm looking at.
I'm trying to get off this thing, and now you're going to bring up another.
I'm still on the American Roadside Oddities. It's okay, so it's at a little place. It's called the Little Coney, and it's a stand-up hot dog, and it's waving you in.
Oh, that's funny.
It just caught me off guard. Sorry.
I didn't find it that funny to where you kind of snorted or whatever.
It was funny. So, anyway, I sit on this page. I just like to see what the people come up with. We might go over some more next week.
What is it? Just oddities? Is that what it is?
America's Roadside Oddities.
Well, I had pulled up destinations in Alabama that might interest people, but we never got to it, which is fine.
We'll do it next week.
Yeah. I'm not going to go over all of them because it's got like a bunch of botanical gardens, however you say it.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff like that, and we don't need to go over that. But you got like the Vulcan, and we need to talk about, because he don't have any pants.
Bye.
All right. She said bye. She's not letting me talk no more, so thanks for listening.
I was also supposed to talk about fire.
A fire?
Yep.
What fire?
That fire.
Oh, the one you mentioned the last episode with the cops.
We're going to save it again. We're going to save it again.
I ain't hurt my feelings none.
So. All right. Sounds like Jody's getting a text.
I'm getting a text late.
It's after 8 o'clock, and he should not be getting text.
8:49. Somebody's pushing it.
Somebody is in trouble.
That's right.
All right, guys. Catch us next week.
Thanks for listening.
Catch us every Monday. See ya.
She's repeating what I said, but that's fine. Love you, honey.
Love you.
Bye.